This is your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. First off, before I start, I want to wish everyone a happy Memorial Day and make smart and safe decisions today. Today, I'm doing my latest movie review on Solo, a Star Wars story, as you guys can see by the poster behind me. And when I saw this movie, it was fun, but it still needed work. The plot takes place 7 years before the Star Wars animated series Star Wars Rebels and before Star Wars Episode 4 New Hope. We get to explore the story of Han Solo and how he met Chewie, how he got the Millennium Falcon, and how he met Lando Calrissian. This movie was pretty good, but somewhat not all good. They it felt like the movie was completely rushed and wow wow, that's just a movie that we didn't need. They could have done so much more better with this movie instead of just rushing right through it and not pretending to not really give a crap. Sorry about that, guys. And and what I enjoyed most about the movie though is that it was really fun and enjoyable, but I just thought, like I said, it was just rushed. It really didn't seem like it really didn't seem like it was just an enjoyable movie. I was thinking to myself, did we really need to know about our favorite space outlaw? Did we really did we really need this movie though? I kept telling myself this when I was watching the movie. Did we really need to know about Han Solo? And was this movie really necessary? So, yeah. The CGI was pretty good. It was really convincing at some parts. But I think I think the cast did a good job though. Just the story is what really bothered me. We could have explored more about Han Solo's past and how he got to be on the planet he was on now. I guess they didn't. I guess they didn't want to. I guess they didn't really want to explore that and just thought it was a waste of time. The cast overall, Aiden Everett Rich. Sorry, I can't pronounce his name. As Han Solo, he makes this Han Solo both recognizable and also his own. He really brought his A game. He really brought his A game to playing Han Solo. It was just that enjoyable, and his character was enjoyable and fun to watch. We we get to see how much Solo will grow into the person he aims to be, and how he met Chewbacca and so many other people. Like I said, but Alden really fits the version of the younger Han Solo perfectly. I just enjoyed this so much. I enjoyed this so much, his character so much because I think he was just not. He was kidding around. He wasn't kidding around at all. He really just enjoyed playing this role. I can tell that by the look on his face when he was acting out as a younger version of Han Solo, that he enjoyed playing this role so much. And also the other actors, Amelia Clark as Kira Han's love interest in this movie, she was pretty good too. She was pretty good too. She don't get me wrong, she had a few problems in during the movie, but all in all, she was just a perfect character. She was just like she appeared too short in this movie, but she could have been in more scenes. And Woody Harrelson, as most of you know him as Haymitch from the Hunger Games franchise, as Tobias Beckett, who is a great shady thief and also a good mentor. Sorry, guys, hang on. Sorry. He is also a good mentor to Han. He teaches him how to be an outlaw, how to be how to do so many things as he progresses throughout the movie, and I think and it basically explains how Han got his usual fun, mad shooting skills from his mentor, of course, and we get to see uh, Woody play this great character, which I honestly got enjoyed. He really seemed like he really seemed like the perfect fit for Tobias, because think about it. No, when Woody gets an acting role, he really does make sure that his role is perfect. He doesn't like be pretending to act in movies like some of these people do when it comes to like Star Wars movies. And what I love most is that the bond that Tobias and Han form throughout the movie, though, that is something I enjoy most, because it seems like they really clicked. They really clicked when they honestly got started working jobs together. That's the one thing that I enjoyed most about their roles. They both seemed like they had good chemistry throughout the movie, and well, it was just that enjoyable to see them work well together. And let me get on to Donald Glover, who was playing Lando Calrissian. Wow, I enjoyed his role because basically he is Lando Calrissian. Donald Glover as Lando, he was just phenomenal. He brings publicity and bravery to Lando. I actually loved it. He he honest to God was the previous owner of the Millennium Falcon, as most of you already know. Sorry if I spoiled it for you. And I really can't put this into words. Him as Lando was just great. I I knew he was going to be this perfect younger version of Lando Calrissian that people were going to enjoy. We get to see like how he met Han and how he mistaken, and every time and like when him and Han first met, he purposely announced his name wrong. I don't know if he did it on purpose or just to get under Han's skin. And basically, well, what else is there to say? It's Donald Glover. He's also going to be in the future Lion King movie that's coming out next year, as most of you already don't, as most of you already know. And all I can say is that Lucasfilms made a really wise choice putting Donald Glover as Lando. He was not kidding around. He made sure that Lando Calrissian was the swindler that he was meant to be, and also he made sure that well Lando was Lando. he I honestly got think that well I'm hoping that we see more Lando in future Star Wars movies. Only time will tell what Lucasfilms will do. Hopefully, it'll be more perfect and enjoyable as ever. And Jon Favreau as Rio, the crew's site at. Lando. Sorry, guys, I can't talk today. Jon Favreau as Rio, Tobias' first crew's site. He was hilarious and enjoyable, though I did have a problem. I'll explain that somewhere near the vid. But all in all, Jon Favreau as Rio, he was just enjoyable and fun to watch. He really did bring some funny moments. He was like the rocket of Rio was like the rocket of Star Wars. Honest to God, making fun of everyone and just being Rio. That is something I think everyone is going to enjoy. And the the positives are like are well, we get to like learn of who Han first fell in love with before he met Princess Leia. We get to see how we get to see how he, like I said, became the outlaw he became, and how he got his first job. Also, Paul, who plays Vision in Avengers: Infinity War, was in here as Crimson. I think that was a pretty good. He was pretty good in there too. I think that was just he seemed like one of those characters you didn't want to mess with. Literally, he didn't want to. You didn't want to mess with him, especially when he was angry, literally angry. And L3, the droid that we saw in like the previews and everything, she was badass too. You didn't want to mess with her because she doesn't enjoy taking orders from like any person at all. She was just one of those. She was just one of those droids that like you didn't want to piss off. And the CGI, like I said, was perfect in this movie. It looked so real. You really felt like you were in. You really felt like you were in the movie, and that you wanted to do a lot of action in it too. The negatives, of course, were like I said, the story felt like it was just rushed. It was it was like they just wanted to get it over with. I understand. I mean, they had to reshoot this movie so many times that it felt like it was rushed, literally rushed. It could have been more better if they made it well more appealing and didn't rush through things like it was just one of those short films that you just wanted to get over and done with. I mean, really, come on, Lucasfilms, just try not to rush it. The next movie you guys produce, don't rush it. Take your time. Make it more appealing for the Star Wars fans. I mean, come on. Just do that. Do that, please. Do that for all the Star Wars fans out there. Just make it long and enjoyable for them to watch. And Jon Favreau's character Rio, he was killed off too soon. I really enjoyed his character. I mean, they didn't have to kill him off too early in the movie. He could have sticked around for a little while longer and maybe, well, helped Han, Chewie, and the rest of them during the whole movie. He seemed like one of those people that I think would have been a great addition to the Solo team. I mean, really, don't kill a favorite character that people are gonna enjoy off. That is something I just didn't really enjoy a lot. That that was one of my biggest negatives. I mean, really. Yes, Lucasfilm's got a lot of work to do. They really do. But all in all, we get to see a lot of Easter eggs and cameos, especially if you stick around, especially when you see who appears. It was it was mind blowing. I can't tell you who it was, but trust me, when you honest to God see this character, you'll have chills all over your spine. Like really have chills. Without a doubt, you will. I was really on the edge of my seat when I saw this character. I was shocked. I really was shocked. And all in all, this movie was it was okay. Like I said before, it was all right, but somewhat not all right. It was in the middle. And on to the rating. I give Solo, a Star Wars story, a C. Hope you guys, yeah, it's a C, definitely a C. Because, well, like I said, the movie was rushed right through, and it felt as if they didn't. I felt as if they didn't want to really explore more of Han's backstory and so much other things. And I felt as if able, I wasn't able to really click with the Han Solo's past. It does bring the movie does commit to being a charming and fun movie, though, even though its title character was kind of somewhat misleading and not really enjoyable. I'm hoping that maybe the next Star Wars movie they do, it'll be more fun and exciting. I mean, come on, Lucasfilms. You really, if you really wanted to make a really good backstory for Han Solo, you should have never made sure. You should have never felt like it was just rushed. I mean, really, you need to make sure that the next Star Wars movie you do, don't rush it. Like I said, make sure it's just a fun, easy movie to understand for every Star Wars fan out there. That would be really nice for everyone, including me, who's a huge Star Wars fan. And that's it for my movie review. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with everyone you know. Press that little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is. And also, be sure to follow me on the Stardust app at Amari106 to see my latest movie reaction and trailer reaction. Take care, God bless, and may the force be with you. Peace!